Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Wednesday, June 30th, 2021. Going on 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Right now in Jacksonville, Florida, it is 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity is at 76%. And that would be 28 degrees Celsius. I have several different camera phones that I use. Each one has a different way to record. I thought I was recording a video this morning, and I guess I didn't. That's really just par for the course, though. It really is. It's just the way my week's been going this week. Unreal. But let's see. I had a couple of comments on my history. My history video, and let's see. I guess I can't get into that from on my phones. Go around the other way. There we go. Anyway, mostly comments about like how am I, how do I deal with the pain, or how much pain am I in? How do I deal with the mental part of being, I've been hit by cars, I've been inside cars that have been wrecked, I've been at racetracks, been beat up, I've been inside mixed master rolling dump trucks and whatever, and I don't know, I've been in a good number, beyond count, accidents in cars and car related, and it's never really bothered me. Excuse me. There for a while, well, actually the racetrack was pretty much the last episode. But for like 4 years before that, I had a car accident in July that messed up my back. I fell off a roof the following July that messed up my arm and broke my neck. And there was another car accident the next August, and then the racetrack accident happened in July, and then I was trying to get back to work, and the accident with my hand happened. That was in June, and I was like, I am not going out in the summer. I mean, I wasn't really relating to cars or anything like that, and I was more joking around than anything else, because I couldn't very well just not go out all summer long. So, and I mean, I've only touched on a small fraction of what's happened. When I was 15 going on 16, a friend and I were headed out to the lake to go fishing, and we were on a downhill, and a lady backed out of her driveway. She couldn't see down the street or up the street, and my friend was on the other side of the street going down. She backed out right in front of me, and I hit the back door of her station wagon, flew over the top, landed like 50 feet the other side of her car. And my buddy Larry said the first thing I did was get up and try to find my glasses, put my glasses back together again. I don't remember any of it. I remember going out for the bike ride. He said we were like all over town before it happened, but I don't remember anything about after basically leaving his house. So Uh, um, just yeah, there's been a good number. Rolled a car on a back road in Arkansas. Ended up climbing out the back window. Um, just all kinds of like lost control on ice. Cut between two giant trees and ended up sideways into another tree, and then wrapped around that tree and then down into a ditch and on the side. And anyway, way too many to actually count. Uh, Other type accidents like not paragliding. The big kite. Jump off a cliff with a kite on your back. Yeah, don't do that. I fractured my left leg in 4 places. Don't do that. Um, there's other incidents like we were out on a fire. I was fighting a fire, and the ladder was up against the building like this, and I was up at the top shooting in through an open window, and the wall started to do that number. Well, went down the ladder, hit the ground, rolled, went underneath the fire apparatus, and somehow in that fall going down, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't realize it until I was out from underneath the truck and trying to stand up. That somehow I had popped my ankle apart. So just there's all kinds of it. Um, yeah, I've got all kinds of broken bones, pulled sprains. I've talked about it in the past. I've got bad knees from spraining them and pulling them. I've sprained my ankles and tore ligaments so many times that they don't heal anymore. I can walk across a flat floor and twist my ankle. So it's just part of being, who I am. Um, that's why I carry aspirin. I take aspirin before I go to bed at night. I take aspirin when I get up in the morning. I take more aspirin during the day. It used to be I did ibuprofen, grunt candy, all day long. And the doctor would say, well, how much do you take? And I pull a bottle out and like pour it in my hand and go like that. The ones you get over the counter, the little 50 milligrams, have a handful of those and pop them like M&Ms, and the doctor would be like, no, 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 no. So I actually had to stop doing that back when, it's been 7 years now, I guess, when I got my pacemaker put in. And I was having kidney problems, and the doctor talked to me, and he said, "You got to stop the ibuprofen. It's going to kill your kidneys." So, aspirin thins the blood. It's also a little better for your heart. Um, if you have any chest pains or anything like that, then you should pop an aspirin. Uh, it's not good to take it on an empty stomach. It's not good to take aspirin with Coca-Cola. It just messes up your stomach. Coffee and aspirin, not a good combination on an empty stomach. Excuse me. So, but that's how I get through a day, moaning and groaning and using my walking stick and stumbling. Excuse me. Scuffling through life, I guess. Take my time going downstairs, and it just, it is what it is. It's what I have to deal with. I don't really have much of a choice. Luckily, none of the pains are super extensive. I've got problems now and then. Um, I got a little bit of some back problems going on right now. My shoulder's bothering me, but nothing serious. Little achy pains, and a lot of it's got to do with the weather. It's just so damp and nasty out. Even though it's hot, that dampness kind of just gets into you, and you feel different areas that have been broken. So, What else was there? That was basically it. I mean, talked about like I said, about the pain, and mm, here we go. There we go. There we go. Couldn't figure out what I was talking about. Yeah, Jane said I'm like a cat with 9 lives. Um, Anita, you've really been through. Can't imagine all the pain. Um, One nice thing about our body is we don't remember the pain that we were in when we were in that much pain. So, um, and I mean, there was times the pain was excruciating when this was all peeled open. I mean that hurt. This was like flapped wide open. You could see all inside my hand and whatever. One of the first things the paramedic did was shoot me full of numbing. I forget what they used, a type of Novocaine, but they numbed that all up because I wouldn't move my hand otherwise. I thought I was holding my hand together. I just had it wrapped like that, and I wouldn't even let them look at it. It was like, no, just get me to the hospital. They're like, we got to look at it. We got to look at it. He's like, here, and he went through and shot me a couple of little shots in there, and then I was able to pull my hand away, and like the big old flap of skin came down, and y'all don't want to hear that, right? Um, Same thing with the racetrack with that big old set of fractures on my face. I mean, I'm 6 foot, 6 foot, 6'1", something like that. I was 240-ish pounds, in fairly good shape, and they could not stop the bleeding, so they wanted to put these uh, balloons up my nose. And the first time the doctor did it, I came around and I decked him. I didn't mean to. I mean, he put that thing up there. I hit him. I hit him hard, knocked him out. Uh, so they came in. They had a couple of security guards and another doctor and a couple of nurses. I was like, "Look, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry." But we locked my arms through the bars on the bed, and they went at it. And I had two security guards, one on either side of me, and just pulling together. I bet the arms of the bed. It hurt. It hurt big time. Um, but you don't remember that pain. You remember going through it, but you don't remember the pain. So, um, not to degloving, but I fractured this arm coming off of a roof, and like my wrist was all the way up here. I've got metal plates in here and pins that went through it, and hey, and when I come out of surgery, I wanted something for the pain. They're like, you just came out of surgery, you can't have anything for pain, and I was kind of out of it from the medications or whatever, but I came off of that gurney and cleaned the top of the nurse's station off. And about the time I took a swipe across the top of that counter, they came around and they shot me up with Demerol and wiped me out. And then I don't remember any of this. My brother and the old miss told me about it. Every time I would come around for the next 2 days, they would come in and shoot me back up again. They weren't taking any chances with me. So I don't remember coming to. People said they came and saw me while I was in there. I don't remember any of it. So, yeah. And then Tony said something about the way I refer to people, like Mr. Gene, Miss Betty, uh, it's just the way I was raised, uh, the way. Well, I wasn't raised in the South, but a lot of people down here in the South are that way also. Um, Refer to people by Mister or Mrs. If a lot of times, if you're in a church situation, it's brother and sister. Um, so it's kind of just like the way I was raised to be respectful to my elders, and call them by their name, or like usually by their last name, their surname. But a lot of people prefer to be called by their first name. So you put a Mister or a Mrs. in front of it, or you say yes ma'am or no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. Even to people younger than you, I have no problem saying thank you ma'am to somebody working at the cash register, or have a good day ma'am, have a good day sir. Even though they're 19 years old. So um, yeah, it's just kind of the way things are, and I think people reciprocate that too. Even if they don't do it on a normal, they'll reply back to the same "you too, sir" or something like that. Um, my kids are that way. My dad kind of gets a kick out of it every time. If he says something to JD, and the JL return back like yes sir, or thank you sir. Um, the girls are more like yes grandpop, or yes granddad, some of that yes pop pop. But so anyway, I really have problems uploading right now at home. Um, I'm using that that mobile hotspot, and it works okay to watch videos and whatnot at the house. But it doesn't upload quickly at the house. It works better when we're out on the road. And the same thing was like I'm shooting this down on my backup phone, and it has its own service, so it will upload fairly quickly when we're out and about, but it will not upload in the house. Last night I had it out for I don't know. I got home at like 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that. Um, I got it up and running, and it just never really uploaded. It took until almost 11 o'clock to finish uploading. I had it outside. I had it inside. I put it on either window. Every place I've ever gotten a decent upload speed. Um, it was not going. So I probably should have shut it off and then restarted it again, reconnected to the tower or something. But yeah, I just wasn't having any real luck with this thing. And then, like I said this morning, I don't know if I didn't push record, or if I didn't have it on video. Uh, most of them have they show different symbols for video and picture and whatever, and I don't know. Excuse me. Nothing but a thing, nothing but words. Nothing happened that can't be redone. Although I don't really remember half of what I talked about on the way here this morning. So, it's a rather nice day out. It really is, other than the fact that, it's 83 degrees and humid, so it feels like yuck. I go out and, out onto the front porch or out on the back porch or whatever for a minute or two, and yeah, that's it. I'm done. But anyway, this is my riding and rambling, although we're not riding, we're sitting and rambling. And for today, we'll see what happens. Let's see, how much longer do I have? It's only 20 minutes. All right. I don't generally make plans for far in advance. There is a train up in Georgia, out of St. Mary's, Georgia. It's just a short little excursion train. It's about an hour and a half, I think, round trip. And they're doing a thing this weekend for the 4th of July. And we're going to try to get up there to get on it. I had mentioned that I wanted to try it. My daughter has been trying to get on it for a while. They do all these different holiday specials, Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving and Easter and all that stuff. So, she's been meaning to get up there. They do just regular train ride too. And so I mentioned I'd like to get up there for this one. They do a hamburger, I think hot dog and a soda and chips or something like that along with it, with your ticket. So, just something neat. Hopefully the weather is going to be decent. So my daughter called and got us ticket reservations or whatever for this Saturday at noon. So, kind of looking forward to that. I've only been on trains twice in my life. Once we went up and did the Blue Ridge train. That was all open air, and it was cold. Oh, I did not enjoy that trip at all. And then I did a trip home on Amtrak. I did a trip from Philadelphia to Jacksonville. 2 years ago, roughly, something like that. And I enjoyed that. That was fun. And then we'll go up and do this little short ride, and I think it'll be interesting. It should be a lot of fun. So hopefully nothing changes, and we'll get that done. So yeah. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If you want to check me out on Facebook or Instagram, I don't do that, do I? Some of my videos have links to those places. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Slaunchy, y'all. Bye-bye.